Beloved, listen carefully to the voice of God that speaks to you right now. What I am about to share with you is no mere coincidence. It is God's divine message, an invitation to step into something much greater than anything you have ever imagined. You may have felt it, a stirring deep within your spirit, a quiet whisper calling you to rise, to fulfill a purpose higher than anything this world could offer. This is not just a fleeting thought or a passing moment. This is the voice of God Himself calling you into the fullness of His divine plan for your life. Let me ask you, have you ever experienced that inner pull, that nudge that seems to come from the deepest parts of your being? That sense that there's something more for you, something greater awaiting your embrace? It's not just a feeling. It is the invitation of God to step into the destiny He has prepared for you before the foundations of the world. This moment you are living in right now, this very moment, is not an accident. You are here for a reason, and the reason is not just about the challenges you've faced or the things you've overcome. It is about what is coming next, about the divine purpose that is about to unfold. The struggles you've endured, the doubts you've wrestled with, the disappointments you've faced, none of them are meaningless. They are part of God's perfect preparation for what He is calling you to. This moment of your life is not another random chapter. No, this is the beginning of a divine journey, a transformative path that will change everything for you. This is the moment where God says to you, it's time. It is time to rise up from the ashes of your past, to break free from the chains that have held you back, and to step boldly into the future He has set before you. It is time to embrace the greatness He has already ordained for you. Can you hear Him? Do you sense His calling deep within your soul? This is the call of destiny, the call to rise above every limitation, every fear, and every obstacle that has sought to keep you grounded in the past. God's call is not passive, it is active. He is calling you to action. You have been waiting, hoping, and praying for a breakthrough, and beloved, this is the moment when that breakthrough arrives. It's not just around the corner anymore. It is here right now. The very things you've longed for are within your reach. The time to step forward is now. Some of you may be asking, but how can I rise? How can I step into this calling? You may feel inadequate, uncertain, or unprepared for the magnitude of what God is asking of you. But hear me clearly. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. He does not wait for you to be perfect, because He is the one who will perfect you through His grace. He does not ask you to have all the answers. He asks for your obedience, your willingness to trust Him and step out in faith. And when you take that first step, He will be right there with you, guiding, strengthening, and empowering you to fulfill the destiny He has for you. This calling is not just a one-time event. It is the beginning of a lifelong journey. And as you embark on this path, you will discover that God's plans for you are far greater than anything you could have ever dreamed up on your own. It is a calling to greatness, to impact lives, to transform your community, and to make a difference in this world. You are not just called to exist. You are called to live with purpose, to walk in the fullness of what God has designed for you. Right now, I want you to hear the voice of God saying to you, it's time to rise. It's time to step into the fullness of your calling. It's time to embrace the divine destiny that I have prepared for you. This is your time. Don't let this moment pass you by. This is not the time for hesitation or doubt. This is the time to say yes to God, to answer His call, and to step forward in faith, knowing that He will be with you every step of the way. But there's more. You see, when God calls, He doesn't just call you to greatness for your own benefit. His calling on your life is not just for your personal success, it is for the kingdom. It is for His glory, for His purposes to be fulfilled through you. When you step into your calling, you are not just stepping into your own destiny, you are stepping into the eternal purpose that God has set before the world even began. You are becoming a vessel of His love, His grace, and His truth to a world that so desperately needs it. God is not calling you to rise for your own recognition or glory. No, He is calling you to rise so that His light may shine through you, so that others may see His greatness in your life and be drawn to Him. As you step into your calling, You are becoming part of something much bigger than yourself. You are becoming a part of God's divine plan to bring His kingdom to earth, to bring hope to the hopeless, healing to the broken, and freedom to the captives. So, my beloved, will you answer the call? Will you step into the divine destiny that God has prepared for you? Will you rise above the limitations that have kept you stuck in the past? And will you embrace the future that He has planned for you? This moment, right now, is the beginning of something extraordinary. This is your time to rise and walk into the destiny that God has ordained for you from before the beginning of time. This is your moment. This is your calling. And if you say yes to it, you will see God do things in your life that you never thought possible. You will see His power, His grace, and His love unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. But it all starts with you saying yes, with you answering His call, and with you stepping out in faith. Faith is not just a passive belief. It is an active decision, a choice we make every day to step forward, trusting in the direction God is guiding us. It's easy to think that faith is simply about believing, about waiting for the promises of God to come to pass. But faith goes beyond belief. It demands action. It is not enough to acknowledge God's presence in our lives if we were unwilling to take the next step toward the purpose He has set before us. You see, God's plan for your life is far grander than anything you could ever imagine. He sees the bigger picture, the blueprint of your destiny, even when it feels like the path is unclear. Each moment of uncertainty, each season of struggle, has been part of a divine preparation for you. When we look back at our lives, it is so easy to see how the hard moments have shaped us into who we are today. But it is important to remember that every trial, every tear, and every challenge has a purpose, even if we don't fully understand it in the moment. Think about it. There were times in your life when you felt like giving up, when you felt the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders. Perhaps you've experienced heartache, disappointment, or even rejection. But it was in those moments of hardship that you were being refined. You were being molded and shaped for this very season. You may not have seen it then, but now you can begin to understand that God was preparing you for the assignment that lies ahead. The pain you endured wasn't in vain. It has equipped you with the strength, the resilience, and the wisdom you need to walk into the purpose He has designed specifically for you. Your purpose is not just about personal growth. It is about reaching beyond yourself, shining the light of God's truth into a world that is desperately searching for hope. The world needs the truth, the love, and the grace that you carry within you. You have been chosen to carry that light, to be a beacon in the darkness, and to show others the way to the Father. The calling God has placed upon your life is not only for your benefit, but for the transformation of the lives around you. You are the vessel He is using to impact the lives of others, and that is a responsibility you must take seriously. God is calling you to step forward in faith, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. The journey may feel daunting, and there will be times when the path ahead is shrouded in fog. But it is in those moments, when everything feels uncertain, that God is asking you to trust Him the most. Trust that He has already gone before you and prepared the way. Trust that He will never leave you nor forsake you. His plan is perfect, and His timing is always right. Your faith may be tested, but know that it is in the testing that your faith will grow stronger. Your struggles are not a sign of defeat. They are evidence that God is working in you. Your challenges are not obstacles to your purpose. They are part of the process. God does not waste a single moment of your life. Every experience, every trial, and every triumph has a purpose. Your scars are not just reminders of pain. They are testimonies of victory. When you choose to walk in faith, you walk with the authority and the wisdom that comes from having endured and overcome. Now is not the time to hold back. This is your moment. The divine purpose that God has for you is waiting for you to step into it. It's time to walk boldly, to walk courageously, and to walk with the unwavering belief that God is with you every step of the way. There will be moments of doubt, there will be fears, but remember, God has called you for such a time as this. He has equipped you for everything you will face. The road may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. When you step forward into your purpose, you are not just stepping into a role, you are stepping into a divine calling. You are walking in the footsteps of those who have gone before you, those who answered the call to serve God and others with all their heart. You are walking in the legacy of faith, and your life will be a testimony to the world of the power of God's love, grace, and redemption. So, rise up. It's time to take that step of faith. The world is waiting for the light you carry within you. The people around you need the hope you bring. Don't hold back. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. God has placed this calling on your life, and He is ready to lead you into the fulfillment of His divine purpose. You are not just a bystander in your life's journey. You are a key player in God's story. Step forward, step with faith, step into your purpose. The time is now, and God is with you. You are called. You are equipped. You are ready. Let this be the season when you step into everything God has for you. This is not just about your growth. It is about the transformation of those around you, the impact you will make, and the glory you will bring to God's name. Trust that God has already made a way, and take the first step into your divine purpose today. Friends, I know you may not see it yet, but I promise you, something monumental is happening in your life right now. A powerful spiritual shift is taking place, one that will forever change the course of your journey. The world around us is in case. Confusion reigns. People are searching for answers in all the wrong places, and the darkness seems to be growing. But hear me when I say this. You are not like everyone else. You have been called, chosen, and set apart for something much greater than the temporary, fleeting distractions of this world. In the midst of this tumult, God has placed a divine fire within you, a fire that cannot be extinguished. You were not made to blend in. You were made to stand out. You were not made to be swept away by the currents of the world, but to rise up and shine the light of truth in a world that desperately needs it. Your purpose is clear: to be the light that disrupts the darkness. And although this spiritual shift might bring challenges, it is precisely in these moments of trial that your true strength will be revealed. For you are not just any person. You are a vessel of God's power and love. This is not the time to sit on the sidelines, hoping for a miracle. No, my friends, God is calling you to be the miracle. You have been chosen to participate in His work, to be an active part of His divine plan for this world. It's time for you to step out and embrace the role He has set before you. The time of passivity has ended. The waiting is over. Now is the time to step into your destiny, to rise and take action with unwavering faith. The world may be shaking around you, but remember this: your faith must remain unshakable. You are not alone in this. God has already equipped you with everything you need to rise, to conquer, and to fulfill the purpose He has placed on your life. You may feel uncertain. You may wonder if you are truly capable of what He is asking, but let me assure you, He has prepared you for this moment. You have the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to face whatever challenges lie ahead. This moment is about more than waiting for God to do something in your life. It's about trusting that He has already done it, and now it's your turn to take the step forward. It's time to believe in the power of the calling on your life. It's time to believe that God has already given you everything you need to make a difference. This spiritual awakening is happening, and you are a vital part of it. As the world grows darker, God's light will shine brighter in you. Your purpose will not just be about your own growth, but about bringing the kingdom of God to those around you. You are called to bring healing, restoration, and truth in a world that is desperately searching for answers. As you step into this divine shift, remember, God is not asking you to do it alone. He is walking beside you, guiding your every step. Your strength will come from Him. The peace you need to overcome every obstacle will come from Him. And the courage to stand firm when the world tries to knock you down and will come from Him. Are you ready to embrace this spiritual awakening? Are you ready to step into the divine purpose that God has uniquely prepared for you? This is the time to rise, to live out your faith boldly, and to show the world what it means to be a child of God in a time of darkness. The world may be in turmoil, but your purpose is certain. This is your moment to shine. This is your time to rise. God is calling you to step into this spiritual shift with unwavering faith, knowing that He has already equipped you for everything that lies ahead. Beloved, the time has come for us to rise in the face of the storm, not as passive bystanders, but as warriors of truth. The world may seem full of case, deception, and confusion, but we, as chosen ones, are called to engage, to fight for what is right, and to stand firm in our purpose. Every moment of uncertainty, every trial, every struggle that you've faced has prepared you for this very time, for this very battle. The enemy is cunning, relentless, and seeks to silence the truth. He wants to hold you back, to distract you, to make you doubt your worth and your calling. His tactics are many: fear, confusion, and despair. But let me remind you of one undeniable fact. You are a child of God. You are clothed with divine armor given to you by the Almighty Himself. This armor is not for protection alone. It is designed for battle. It is designed to make you a force to be reckoned with in the spiritual realm. The forces of darkness are waging war against you, trying to blur the line between right and wrong, truth and lie. They are whispering lies into your heart, sowing seeds of doubt about your mission, and trying to convince you that your voice doesn't matter. But God's truth stands firm. And in this truth, you find your strength. Every battle you face is not a sign of your weakness, but a testimony of the strength God has placed inside you. You see, the enemy doesn't fight against the weak. He attacks the ones who carry the light. When you feel attacked, when the world is against you, that is not a sign that you are failing. No, it's a sign that you are a threat to the kingdom of darkness. You carry the truth, and truth is powerful. In the face of lies, your voice becomes a weapon. In the midst of fear, your courage becomes a beacon. Don't shrink back. Don't be intimidated by the chaos of the world around you. This is your moment. This is the time for you to stand tall and declare, not just to yourself, but to the entire world. God's truth reigns supreme. His word is unshakable. His promises are faithful. He is with you every step of the way, and He has already overcome the darkness. The enemy is working overtime to confuse, distract, and weaken you. But you must remember this: you are more than a conqueror. God has already given you the victory through Christ. The battle is not yours to fight alone, but God is right there beside you, equipping you with everything you need to stand strong. When you speak with the authority of heaven. When you move with the power of the Holy Spirit. So rise up not in fear, but in boldness. Rise up not with a spirit of defeat, but with a heart full of hope, knowing that victory is already assured. The battle for truth has already been won in the spiritual realm, and now it is up to you to walk in that victory. You are the voice of truth in a world that desperately needs it. When the lies of the enemy come crashing against you, stand your ground. Do not falter. Declare God's word over your life and over every situation you face. The darkness cannot stand against the light that you carry. The enemy cannot silence the truth that you are called to proclaim. God has prepared you for this battle. Your past struggles, your present challenges, they are all part of the preparation for what lies ahead. Each obstacle has only sharpened you. Each trial has strengthened your resolve. You are being refined in the fire of God's grace, and now you are ready to stand. Now you are ready to fight. So as you face the challenges that lie ahead, remember this: you are not fighting alone. The Creator of the universe is with you. He has equipped you with everything you need to stand firm in His truth and to declare His victory in every area of your life. You are not just a survivor of this battle. You are a warrior for the truth. And in the end, truth will always prevail. Don't let the world's chaos distract you. Don't let the enemy's lies drown out the truth. You have been called for such a time as this, to rise above the noise and to proclaim the power of God's truth in a world that desperately needs it. Stand tall. Stand firm. Declare that God's truth reigns supreme in your life and in the world. The battle is on, but victory is assured, for you are a spiritual warrior, armed with the truth, empowered by God, and destined to overcome. Beloved, the moment you have been waiting for is not something distant. It is happening now. This is not a future promise. It is a present reality. God's divine timing is unfolding right before your very eyes, and you, yes, you, were born for this exact time. Every trial, every heartache, Every struggle you've endured has been part of God's grand design to prepare you for this very moment. You see, it's easy to think that the best days are ahead of you, that the glory and the calling are yet to be realized. But I am here to tell you the awakening you've longed for, the breakthrough you've prayed for is already upon you. It is here. And not only is this awakening about you, but it is also about the lives you will touch, the hearts you will inspire, and the world you will change. God's plan for your life is bigger than your current understanding. The work He has set before you is more significant than any challenge you have faced. You might look around and see a world in turmoil, a world crying out for healing, hope, and revival. You might hear the whispers of fear and doubt in your mind, but let me tell you, those whispers are not truth. The truth is this: you, chosen one, are a vessel prepared by God. The awakening He is bringing forth in your life is not just for you. It is for the many people you will touch with your life, for the generations you will inspire, for the change you will bring to the world around you. In this moment, the world is crying out, not just for leaders, but for those who are willing to step into their divine calling. And God has chosen you for such a time as this. The revival you long for begins within you. It is time for you to step up, to stand strong, and to claim the calling that has been placed in your heart. The signs are all around you. God is working in ways that may not always be clear to you, but trust that His plan is unfolding perfectly. Every single moment of your life, every tear you've shed, every victory you've won, has been orchestrated to bring you to this very point. Now it's time to wake up. It's time to rise from the slumber of doubt and fear, to rise from the ashes of past pain and disappointments, and to walk boldly into the divine purpose God has for you. The revival is not just about a moment of excitement. It's about living every day in the awareness of your divine calling, walking in alignment with God's will, and being the hands and feet of His love in this broken world. Your purpose, your mission is not small. It is greater than anything you could have ever dreamed of. But here's the beautiful truth. God doesn't just equip us for the task ahead. He calls us to walk in the power He has already given us. The strength, the wisdom, the guidance, and the courage are all there, waiting for you to claim them. You are ready, you are equipped, and now is your time. This is not a time for hesitation or waiting for the right circumstances. The world is waiting for the light that only you can bring. Don't hold back. Step into the divine awakening with confidence, with boldness, and with the knowledge that God's hand is upon your life. The moment has come for you to rise, to step forward, and to walk in the greatness that God has prepared for you. This awakening is more than just a personal breakthrough. It is the beginning of something much larger. As you rise, you will lift others. As you step into your calling, you will awaken the purpose within those around you. Your divine destiny is calling you, and it is time for you to answer. Remember, God's plan is always bigger than our own. His timing is always perfect. You might not always see the whole picture, but you can trust that every step you take is part of His perfect plan. Step forward with faith, with trust, and with the certainty that God is working in you and through you. You are called, you are chosen, you are prepared. The divine awakening is here, and it's your moment to rise. Embrace your calling now. Step into it with confidence, with courage, and with a heart full of faith. The world needs you, and God is waiting for you to answer. It's time to walk in the divine purpose He has laid out for you. The time to rise is now.